Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne, and welcome to the sunny city of Barcelona. You can tell that because in the background here, look, check this out. Don't know if you can see that. There you go. It's the Basilica de la Sagrada Familia, which still isn't finished. Apparently they're going to get it finished in 2026, but they have got a centre spire to do. But I'm out here because the folks from Fanhome have invited me to look at the Marvel Museum collection. Going to be checking that out today, but no trip to Spain and Barcelona can be complete without visiting this brilliant place here. Anyway, check out the day. So my adventures have taken me to Barcelona in Spain, where the folks on Fanhome were introducing us to the Marvel Museum collection. Now this is a collection of props and helmets from the Marvel movie universe, and it gave me a valuable insight into this collection and to meet the team that are bringing this to the world. So here we go, we're going to be having the press event for the Marvel Museum pieces. I've already had a quick look myself. You should check it out. It's quite hot in here, but they've got lots of the figurines with lots of smoke effects. It's like Michael Jackson's Thriller, but check this out. And as you can see, I'm back in the safety of the workshop. I've got one to show you, and this is Captain America's shield from Civil War. Now, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it comes on a plinth, and you do have a protective case on that. This case, as you can see, quite stable on there. Does come off, so you can see that there. This is what it looks like on the side of my head, because obviously my head is now an international unit of measure. But let me just show you a close-up on my other cameras. Now, this is what it looks like. The plinth is pretty much 12 centimeters long, and you can see against my hand how this looks. This is what it looks like on the close-up and all the way around. It has got the detail on the back as well. Now, the advantage of being on these plinths is obviously that you do have the sign saying exactly what this is from. It does hold this acrylic case, which is going to keep the dust in order. And obviously it's great to display as well. Now, I did mention to the folks at Fanhome, these are very similar to what I had, if you remember, in the background here for the Star Wars helmets collection. Wouldn't it be great if we could have shelving system that we can actually put these on? The only problem is that some of these, not so much this one, are quite big, so the base is going to be a bigger size as well. So if you were to do that, you're going to need two different kind of shelving systems, one for this size and one for the ones that are bigger. I think some of the helmets are slightly smaller as well, but it is not just props, it is helmets as well. So there is quite a big collection. Now, I think that the collection is scheduled for 80. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but there is quite a few in there. We saw about 20 as we were going around, from the Eye of Agamemnon, is that it, from Doctor Strange, to Star-Lord's blaster, to the Spider-Man helmet, to Captain America's helmets, to Thor's helmets. It was a massive range. But it was great seeing these. Now, this was actually waiting for me in my hotel room. Also waiting for me in my hotel room was a T-shirt with a Spider-Man on it and my name on the back. I would show it you, but it's in the laundry at the moment. And we also had an A5 picture frame with a challenge on it. And after we saw all these figurines and props and stuff as we entered the venue, it opened out into another massive room where we had dinner laid on, lunch laid on, and then it was time for the challenge. Now, let me just tell you about the challenge. We were split into 4 teams. I was Spider-Man, you had Captain America, you had Thor, and you had Iron Man. And all 4 of those teams all had a challenge each. Now, I'll tell you now, Spider-Man team came last with no points. But let me tell you what the challenges were. The Thor challenge was a great big block of wood where everyone had to whack in a nail. So you got 1 whack each, and it's whoever got the nail the furthest in. Yeah, I failed at that abysmally, our team did, so we got no points. And then Captain America's team, someone dressed up in a Velcro suit. We all had to chuck Velcro balls at them, and it's the person who batted off the most balls and had the less balls on them would win. Yeah, we lost that one too. We had the Spider-Man challenge, which we had to wear a VR headset and walk out on a plank on a skyscraper. Very unnerving when you got VR on. Pick a bit of cake up, put it in the lift. You think that'd be simple? Yeah, we failed at that as well. Not good with heights, I'm not either. And then the last challenge, the Iron Man challenge, we had a lockbox where we first had to find the key to unlock the lockbox. Guess what was in there? Issue 1 of Build the Iron Man, where we're building the helmet. So this is where I've got this blister from here, because I had to build the helmet. But I'll tell you what, I cheated because I noticed there wasn't any batteries. So I figured there's no point in putting the battery box or the switch in. That was quicken things up and just build the outside of the helmet. Even with cheating, I still lost. We got no points. So I did get a participation medal, but the winners did get a nice glass trophy. But I mean, it was a fun day. It was great to actually market this and to see exactly how it looks. Now, if you do want to get this, there is a link in the video description. There's also a QR code on the screen. And there is one other thing I want to mention, because I did speak to loads of people from marketing and the licensing department, that everywhere else in the world, this is the Marvel Museum collection. But because there is actually a Marvel Museum book, I believe, in the UK and the US, they can't call it that. So it's actually the Marvel Replica collection in the USA and the UK. So that's why there's a difference in the titles there. But I'll probably talk about more of that on the live stream and tell you about some of the conversations that I had with each department. It's an eye-opener, and it's great I finally got a chance to actually speak to some of these companies to see how their operations work and why they make decisions of what they do. But I hope that insight to you has been beneficial. Once again, this is now on sale. You can actually pre-order this. In America, I believe it's just gone on sale. I think there was a 3-week delay between the UK and the US. But check that out as well on your Fanhome website. But I really hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.